Hey everybody. So today I wanted to go over some things that I hold near and dear to me, a little bit of a mental health or a self-love hack, if you will, okay? So here are 5 things that you can do, that we can do to help demonstrate more self-love and mental health care to ourselves, okay? So number 1, routine. We might be adults, but inside there's a little bit of a child, all right? And we crave routine, and routine that is more than not good for us, right? So giving us a sense of control helps by having routine. It also helps with reducing anxiety because we know what is coming up, what we're gonna do. We have more or less a plan in our mind, you know? When setting goals, let's do our best to make realistic goals, relevant, realistic goals. Something that we won't beat ourselves up over if we don't quite hit the mark, you know? But we want to build confidence by making goals that are challenging, but not so challenging that we're not hitting them often enough. Think about the 80-20 rule, okay? Setting time for physical walks, exercise, movement practice, something like that. You know what we're about here. Movement. And of course, you want to strategize them such that you can be consistent so you can enjoy yourself in the process. Hack number 2, create. Do anything. Look for something that you can express your creative self in some way. Not all of us look at ourselves as an artist or a creator of some sort, but we all have it in us in some form or another. Now, I'm not talking about becoming a Picasso or becoming a Frida Kahlo. Whatever you are about, whatever you like to do, okay? Maybe you're a man and you like to do welding. Welding projects, creating stuff with iron and steel. That's creation. Maybe you're a mom. Decorate cookies, decorate the food, or make the food that you're serving in such a way that it's beautiful and photo worthy, you know? That's creation. Right. There's a lot of ways of expressing your creativity, okay? And it doesn't take a professional artist to do it. Even doing things like gardening, right? If you got a green thumb, plant flowers, plant a garden, and let your creation show itself when those flowers and those vegetables or fruits produce themselves with your hand. Hack number 3, sleep. Regulating sleep is important. Make small changes trying to modify your sleeping routine if you're finding it's not quite working well for you. 15 to 20 minute goal changes of like, I'm gonna get up this much earlier, or I'm gonna go to bed that much earlier. So you have regular rest and we don't have that mental fatigue or fog, because while you might be running on 5 or 6 hours of sleep regularly and think I can do it just fine, we don't know how not well we're doing until we discover how well we can be. Try it. Pay attention to the differences in your body and your mind when you have added exercise or movement to your routine versus before. You're gonna feel or find something different there, right? Bottom line, honor your recovery and your sleep. Hack number 4, talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. What is it? If you don't feel comfortable saying, I'm feeling a little bit weird mentally, can we have a chat? Then maybe start by asking a friend if they can hang out. You can use a little distraction. And then might start to get the idea and realize, oh, there's something going on, and they'll start talking and asking you questions. And then you can start talking about what's going on mentally. If you are comfortable with just letting it out and asking for help, call a family member, a friend, or a confidant who you trust and you can be completely open with. Let them know you're having a hard time. It will likely help to move your mind in a better direction or another place from what you're dealing with and allow you to get past that mental block and conquer the day. And there's nothing like going through a day with a more clear mind and heart. And hack number 5, take time to feel. too often distracting ourselves from bad thoughts or things that are going on in our lives. It's okay to an extent, but we have to feel feelings. As bad as it may seem or feel, sometimes we need to go through things to get through things. We have to feel through things to get through them. So if it's a common thing to go mind numb by watching Netflix or TV or throwing down some drinks or taking some puffs in order to escape the feelings, you know, we don't want to go around things. It's not always the healthiest thing, because eventually the body will express a repressed emotion. So in a safe place, in a safe spot, feel through them. That's all I got for you. And those are my 5 mind hacks for how to have more self-love for mental health. Y'all take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me. One love.